And now you should be able to see run 1 man 6 bullets. Okay. Let's see. Right. So you have my screen and there should be sound coming up shortly. Can I do this? I can't do this. That's a shame. Okay. I try to full screen the thingy. Is more stable but still not optimized. Okay, well I mean, ooh, I like the presentation. Okay, okay, and then okay, to continue. So we're fighting some sort of zombies. I like the graphic style. I'll drag him into my fucking grave. You betcha. Ooh. Okay, and then. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Wow. This is mad. Oh, and if you don't move, they don't move. Like super hot. Mad. Okay, and the bullets keep bouncing, and I would assume that they can kill you too. Otherwise, oh no ammo! Oh my god! This is so cool! Wow. That is mad! What the fuck, man? Oh, okay, so this one got broken. And back, okay. It's really cool as well because I'm not so good at like shooting games, whether they be FPS or 3PS. Oh, when I get several here, okay. But here I can take my time in a shooting game, and I actually do really appreciate that. I do expect to be fucked if I run out of bullets, because sometimes they explode. Okay, but then there's several. Oh, too many bounces, they become red. Okay, I love it. This is like a shooting game where I feel, you know, at ease, and it's not so common. You're gonna get that. Oh, and then it comes back to me. Like snooker means shooting game of sorts. Oh, and you go, the two of you. Oh, and then depending on that color, it may bounce off them or not. I mean, that's a bit tricky, I feel, but okay. And, yeah, possibly the colors for the two different kinds of enemies could have been a bit more explicit, I feel. But still, this, okay, and this one gets a shadow. The visual effects are mad, they work really well. This is my last bullet, and then what? Come back to daddy. Ooh, boy. Maybe I can make it bounce off him. That may work. Yes, sir. Die. Yeah. Here, one more bullet here. Okay. Those two may come back to me yet. Yes! Okay! I'm going to be playing that for hours. This is really cool. I love it. It's a really good game. And the like chromatic aberration, the music is tight AF. It's so juicy! Okay, I can't read the chat right now because I'm... Okay, come back to daddy, please. Oh no. Okay, and now I have no more bullets, and now maybe I'm screwed. Oh, yeah. Wow!
Just a little break before perhaps you want to restart it. I have some issue with the sound. I think you share your sound on your monitor, perhaps?
The sound is through my
Only if you...
It's the same settings as the one we used for testing earlier. I'm gonna double check, but...
Okay, no problem. Just on my side. Perhaps it's adjusted to correct the...
Oh, did you guys not have any of the sounds?
No. I get the soundboard. More louder, more... I don't know. Not in the way I think.
I would assume it's on your side. So we're still figuring out the specifics of our format. In the meantime, SAGIII Thanks a lot for like reaching back when when Tyrant reached out to you. I'm really happy we're presenting your game. I'm really happy I get a chance to play it, and I'm super happy we have some behind the scenes and things with you. I wonder if you're the one that lives like really far from us according to the time zone difference. But like
It's French. It's French team. French teams.
okay. Best team. All right. Yeah. Tell us more in the chat if you don't mind, because this is mint. Okay, can I restart?
Do you want to make? Do you want to make another game, or perhaps Simo, or do you want go in playtesting now? In a share sneak peek now.
I want to retry once.
Okay, take your time.
And
Enjoy,
then
man.
we go behind the scenes.
Go.
Oh, and there is a tutorial at the start.
Yeah.
Okay, this is so. Oh, and it's a different level. What? Come back to Daddy after that. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so I gotta be careful so I don't do that somehow. Yeah, those are gonna be difficult to, and I think this game will be shorter because in this level the bounces are a lot harder to anticipate. It's not impossible. So this is gonna be the end of me, I'm afraid. Yep. And they do walk faster than me, sort of. Yeah. Wow, it's really impressive. It's crazy impressive.
For the game or not? Take your time. Enjoy your game. I'm currently doing some stuff.
I think I'm good if we want to keep it short and snappy. But wow, I am really, je suis bluffé.
Oui.
Je suis choqué et
Stand
wow. Should I quit the tab? Is it cool by you?
It's okay for me, and I just currently thinking about how can make more bigger screen for it.
This is a game and a half. This is a playthrough and a half. This is incredible. Thanks a lot to you, Red, for like selecting this game. You do have good taste. That's not to prove anymore.
Yeah, but the magic of the thing, it's not a game that I research and prepare and things like that. When I started streaming a weekend ago, SAGIII pop on just spawn on my chat and say, "Hey, do you want to test my game?" And I'm, yeah. Give me some good stuff, and I mean, yeah. I'm currently.
It delivers.
Yeah, it delivers. I agreed with the quality of these games. Just one question for SAGIII, because do you found the sound good on your side? I'm not sure about that, and just want to check that your music is perfect like you want to share it.
Everybody else in the chat, if you'd like, you can, and you actually should. Honestly, I don't like to tell people what to do, but sometimes I do. You can check out SAGII's game. I mean, SAGIII and their team's game with the link I just shared in the chat. Test it, because it's 10-20 minutes, half an hour, maybe more of fun. I mean, there's a few constructive feedbacks I could think of, like, okay, maybe have some bonuses at some points where you can regain bullets or whatever. And the whole, like, ×4, ×5, I didn't quite understand what that combo did in the gameplay, but that's really nice to have extra things. Altogether, it's incredibly polished and tight for, like, a game jam game. It's really impressive. SAGIII, are you guys gonna make it come out on the Nintendo Switch? And yes, you should.
I'm not sure about Nintendo Switch, but after contact their teams, they want to make, and they're currently doing a new version or more polish of the game. And perhaps for the Switch, I didn't think about for asking it. I'm just curious, Ouroboros. I like your
It is a
username.
It is a nice name.
Do you have do you partake of the link? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
did
can
you
start
also partake in the
your
game
Discord
chat?
link. Yeah.
If you don't mind, SAGIII, maybe consider maybe send it to us through the email or whatever because we've been in touch. Okay, fine.
I have he sent me Ariel this morning, and I said when doing their presentation, I want to share social media link for if the spectator, the viewer is hyped by that. Oh,
Zoop, 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 and then I click this thing.
zoop, 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 zoop.
Okay. No, so we'll be back with you
Yeah.
in
Oh, Tether
on
Turret.
Twitch.
We didn't receive this mail this morning. I think 8 a.m. something like that.
Give me a second. How do you
Yeah.
call that? Whoa. Slow
You
down.
know,
Slow down.
Stranger is starting the adventure of live on Twitch, and he have to take his time.
Yeah,
Take your time, bro.
Hey, it's like, wait, were you serious or were you taking? Of course, he was taking the piss again. My game.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now it's your-
Okay. Our
okay.
Rose, thanks a lot for joining us, and it's really cool from you because normally, and I forgot that. Normally, I send an email to tell people, hey, we'll be streaming this and that day, and I forgot for you that it's great you're joining us. We received your email. We'll be presenting your game, possibly later during the stream because this one I tested it and I loved it, and it's a great game. It really is. And then Tio Rent is going to be discovering it live a bit later. Thanks a lot for joining us, but yeah, we got the message, we got your behind the scenes. Thanks a lot for sharing, and we will do that. It's coming up later in this show today. Thanks to you, and yeah, thanks for sharing, SAGIII. I just want to present myself shortly. With general lobby, social feed announcement about us. Maybe in general, it's a textual playtest.
For
Okay.
the whip, you can go to the whip salon, but you know, whip. He sent me up. I don't know how to say that, but
There we are.
a fresh
Okay,
gift.
I'll come back to your Discord later. Thanks a lot for sharing. That's really cool. Retweet. Okay. For me, for us, I'm not sure. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, to your end, there's
Yeah.
what I want to suggest to you.
Yeah.
We show the behind the scenes from SAGIII, so we can wrap up this game, which is awesome and which anyone should go play. And then afterwards, you will test the game from Orubu Rose. So then maybe
Okay.
they can see it live, and so then we'll be testing a game, maybe 10 or 20 minutes Orubu Rose. So then maybe, how are you still awake? Wait, is that? I'm wondering if it's like then Monday morning or Sunday morning technically for you, but we'll get to it. Okay.
And I'm curious
so
about
this.
in which way are you, because with it's all time minus 9 or all time plus
Yeah.
20, and it's not the same part of the
No,
world.
it would be minus. I don't think you can get some plus 20s. It's going to be up to plus or minus 12.
California guy. Yeah, America.
Ooh, cool, Cali. Hey, okay, I want to know more because I may go to the West Coast this summer, and I have a friend who lives in San Diego, but that may be a bit too personal. Sorry, I'm still a noob.
No problem
Twitcher,
with that.
But cool.
But
Cool.
you can contact it later and take your time,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
perhaps let him or take a good night of sleep.
Yeah. Is that a Godot?
Yeah, you see it, and not
Oh
because
my
it's
God.
right here, but yeah,
And
they
like
did make
a lot
a
of
game
people,
because
a lot of people have been telling me, yeah, Godot is for real, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay,
okay, Godot is for real. And you see, there
Godot
are I
is
think
actually
two
for real.
scenes.
If they make this with Godot, Godot is a valid game engine, and we should make a jam with Godot at some point. Thank you, SAGIII, for making me realize I'm a bit slow, but this hit home this time. I got the message. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
I just have to correct something. My Windows is currently sending my notification
No,
every time.
What what I meant with Godot, just to be clear, is that in my experience and with the people I talked to and stuff, I saw a bunch of games made with Godot, and they were always much more, maybe let's say, average game jam games. Like, yeah, okay, it's a little game engine with which you can fuck around, blah blah blah. But I didn't know you could make a game that polished and that realized and that fulfilled with Godot, and now I know. So you taught me something live. So more power to you, man. This is really cool.
Yeah, and I don't know how it works, but just with this type of screenshot, I recognize some feature with sharing with any engine, like Object Inspector with perhaps parameter feature and.
It doesn't look that alien compared to Unity. We both know better.
Yeah.
Yet again, it's because I heard that Godot is a bit more user friendly and a bit more UI/UX focused than Unity, which is a bit old school in terms of its UI and UX. We can feel a bit more alienating when you don't know it so much. And yeah, this feels like if you know any sort of game engine, you'll find your way around.
Yeah.
But the UI/UX is just nice. It feels quite, balanced in a way, So this is cool.
On my
Very
side, I'm
cool.
just curious about one more thing. And what thing decide to choose Godot over Unity or I don't know Unreal perhaps? But Unreal is not good for
Very
game
good
maker.
question.
Not
I'd like to know as well.
Yeah.
You're right.
And I discussed with the team, but I just want to show all the screenshot or the sharing before and talk about that after.
So
we
I've
have
been wanting to learn Godot. Okay. Yeah, so you took the jam as an opportunity. I have a real question for you because we had the same idea with what turned out to be Pixie.js for Chiorent, me, and the rest of the team's jam for the LD50. But we really, everyone jumped into Pixie.js for the jam. So I'm wondering what preparation you guys did on Godot before the jam so that could help you reach such a great result. Because I assume you didn't just jump straight into it on Saturday morning at 3 a.m. So do tell us more if you don't mind. I'm curious about that.
I think you have a quick response here.
And we're doing our project. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the... okay. Wow, I'd like to know the school because you're in France. Wait, you are... Oh, yeah. Oh my God, if you are at the school in Montpellier, again, if that's too personal, you don't need to answer, only if you'd like. Because I did the IUT of Boulogne. No fucking way. Okay, SAGIII, let me tell you, okay? If you have... Talk to all your teachers, talk to all the higher-ups in ISART and tell them to host the Global Game Jam next year. And if they come back to you and they're like, no, we can't, I'll go there and I will distribute business cards to everyone. Mark my words. Actually, I can even show that live. And they're really nice. They're really nice because they're and I don't know if you see it with
the camera here.
It's like it's shiny.
Put your own behind it for now. You deactivate the autofocus and
like this?
because you deactivate the autofocus earlier in the morning, when
Whatever.
you touch.
It may change their mind. It says I'm a game jam expert, but obviously not as much as many people's games we're testing. I may do other business cards where I'm a bit more humble after this pre-jam station. but do it because I took part in the global game jam at ISART in 2017, 18, 19, and 20 for 4 years, and it's always such a blast. And now they're like, oh yeah, but no, because it encourages.
I think one thing, but
to how is it called again? To crunch, which I think is bullshit. And so does one of your teacher. I won't say who it is, but ISART. Okay, so they do have classes in Godot. Amazing. Go for it, Chairman. Sorry.
In our rating screen, it's not a picture of an email for ISART, which is full. It's we go just after I show you this image in live, and we go after that. Perhaps I can just copy paste. I think in this image, I put in the right.
I gotta wait for the image to sync with the
It's not an email for ISART you're showing?
For now, I think live is still the only 6 bullets.
Yeah.
The how to say
Digital
the
Art Jam,
graphics of the
plus de
game.
place.
The graphics of the game are really impressive, but then I assume you would have like your team would at least greatly be made up of people from Isart and the kids the students at Isart are like in my experience very talented, and I'm not just saying that to like be nice, but I worked with a few of them from older promotions, obviously from older classes. But yeah, I've had a great experience working with people from Isart who have done Isart. So, mhm.
Digital
Yeah.
Art Jam, that not a game jam will take place in Isart, I think.
What do you mean? Oh, there's the 1 week thing as well, right?
I don't know.
We are on a game
You show
creation
me
school.
this image and I don't know the context of that.
But you're not showing anything on the stream right now, though. No?
You have a big delay, but it's not a problem. It's not a problem. You see it later, and we talk about it later. Their team is 3 people, I think. It's 2 developers and 1 graphist.
Wow.
SAGIII and the graphist was their first game jam.
Damn! Wow, that's ridiculously impressive. That's ridiculous. Like this as a result for a first game jam. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and assume you're gonna partake in many more game jams now after such an experience. But like having such a result after just like at the end of the first game jam, this is mad. Do take into consideration that sometimes like this is a bit of a unicorn you get there, this game, because it works really well, and as a result for a first game jam, try not to expect all the game jam results to go as well, because real unicorn right there. Like, I mean, from my experience, if it may, I hope it goes different for you, but in the meantime, wow, incredible. That's very impressive.
And they say me too that their graphist is it's his first video game project.
Okay. Third
As a-
project. Okay, gotcha.
The leader to graphist.
Gotcha. And from what I was saying earlier, even if you guys partake in the global game jam internally at school, up until the year of 2020, like just before the COVID, really, because end of January, as you know, what Isart did is that they opened up the event of the global game jam, and people could come. Anybody, even people not from the school, because I never went to Isart, but I went to the global game jam at Isart 4 times, and that was up until 2020, but not after. And also, it was in partnership with Amplitude Studios, so they were there for the intro and throughout the jam and at the end, to give feedback and stuff like that. And one thing that's particularly funny is that there were maybe 50 to 100 spots that people could go be like, and it's first come, first served. And every single time you had to be there on the Isart website for the global game jam early, and then when the time comes, go F5 like a crazy idiot until they open up, and then fill it as fast as possible. And true story, one of those times, all the spots for people to partake in the game jam were gone in 5 minutes. So that's my experience with partaking in the global game jam at Isart as an extern, really, as someone who has nothing to do otherwise with Isart, and great memories, great times. Okay, screenshot.
Yeah, I think for the combo, it's just to go for multiplication of your kill into the score, because it's a high score game.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would have expected there would be some sort of gameplay thingy with that, but yeah, that makes sense.
And I think I see it in your your good walkthrough, because I didn't have the same experience with the game. I didn't think I survived more than 10 seconds, perhaps 20 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Are you telling me that I did a better at a game that is focused on shooting than you? This doesn't happen every day. Let me tell you.
But you have GTA, and it's the same view than GTA 1, and 2 perhaps, and 3. I'm not sure.
Busted. GTA 1, man.
We didn't anchor on this game, but today I present you a game that I think Team Chuchu has the highest score. And I take this position a few times.
Wait, 72k? I didn't do 72k.
I think you done
I
9
would
or
assume
2k.
it would be somewhere in the comments on ldjam.com or whatever, but there's... I mean, I was going to say that there's always tryhards, and like arguably ldjam.com would be a good place to find tryhards, the good kind, the constructive kind, very important. And thirdly, if your game inspires people to really like play it so much that they go for the high scores, it really means you did something right. So that's really great. No surprise, but that's really good. That's really good.
Did you see that when you take too much time to take your bullet just disappear after the red color?
Yeah, because I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Sagi, but they can like bounce off walls like maybe 5 times or whatever, and then they disappear. So you do need to get them back before they bounce off too many walls.
I'm not sure if too many time or just a delay time. Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Number of bounce, 10 bounce.
Wow. 10 times. Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. And then there's some sort of bonus that I didn't quite get. Maybe it depends on how many zombies you kill with just one bullet. Sometimes it splits, and then you can recover several bullets from one bullet shot, which is also a very interesting game design choice, game feature. That works pretty well. Tricky, but that's the kind of game, though, isn't it? It's like you really want to be on the razor's edge, and wow.
Yeah.
I mean, this is very cool. 3 kills. Oh, and just by pure curiosity, if one of those 3 bullets that happened because your original bullets killed 3 zombies, if one of those 3 bullets kills 3 more zombies, is it gonna split again? But it works really well. I mean, you know, it's very cool. Berserk mode, it's only 1 kill.
And you
so
fill up
do
the
get
berserk. Yeah.
Damn. That is extremely cool. No wonder you got into Izas. Damn. Splits too. That is mega cool.
And if you want,
and I totally agree with what Ouroboros said earlier. You know, like it's what was it like? It's juicy. It's I gotta find that comment back somewhere in the thread. Blah 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 blah. Up.
Polish
You
game.
mentioned it was juicy and possibly juicy and polished. Yeah. Yep. Very cool. Thanks a lot for reaching back. I'm so glad. We are off to a great start for this stream.
We have some sneak peek too. We didn't finish off the sneak peek because I have two more things to share. One is I have a video of each iteration of this game. First day, second day, Fernile, and things like that. Yeah. I show it now.
This is like theater / cinema for me. Like, shut up and take my money.
It's not done, you know.
Awesome.
I think it's the end of the first day. 2 April. It's Saturday. Yeah. It's a state at the end of the first day, and
okay.
it's more than a toy. Better, more than a toy.
Yeah, it lets you test the basic dynamics. You have movement, you have collisions, you have that feature which is the ray casting, or I'm gonna call it ray casting, even if it's not quite ray casting, for aiming. That's really good. That's really good.
In their screens, there are re-instance. I think it's a ray tracing, perhaps, not a ray casting. I'm not sure, but
yeah, I mean, something like that. You get what I mean, right?
With a ray.
The ray. Yeah. Okay, it's very interesting. We have this image on the right hand side, like how maybe collision is calculated or something like that.
I think it's IA test now.
IA, yeah. With the placeholders, fantastic. That's the first one all over again, isn't it? 2 avril. Oh, give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the dates now, innit? On the 2nd is Saturday, First day, second on the 2nd of April is the first day, Saturday. 3rd of April is the second day, Sunday, and 4th is the third day,
Yeah,
Monday.
yeah, but these two videos is just label début 1 et début 2. I'm not sure in which timeline, but
Début means beginning,
yeah.
Ouroboros, you know, just in case you like may as well learn French while you're at it. Wow.
And you know, it's
Oh yeah, with the slowdown.
and with
So
only
they
reflection on Godel blue icon.
no, but it's very very interesting because like they don't walk faster than you first of all, or run really, and second thing is that you can try and like be sneaky with the obstacles. So there is so much in this game that works, you know. Very good, very very good. Wow.
And
And they said that they're in first year as well, which is like holy shit. You are going places, my friend. Make sure you don't overwork yourself, you know, because that can be one of the pitfalls of video game making. But you are going places. Yeah, and I mean,
and
those
that is
graphics
just I think a video of the last version for the game jam.
it's so like nervous.
Yeah.
It's
And I
great.
think you know, in the calculation of the reflection of the bullets, the player is an obstacle. You see it just
oh,
with this screen. Yeah. I
Ah,
just
yeah, okay, possibly. And the fact you have several types of enemies and that tutorial at the start of the level is very simple, but it works so great. You can tell that they really. I'd be curious, SAGIII, as to how to say, like how if you worked in sprints or like how you iterated throughout this jump because it's
what is
definitely a
your
game
workflow?
that. What's that?
What is the workflow of
Yeah.
of game
Do you
development?
use Trello or Notion or Miro or Google Drive and shit? You know, like I'm curious about that too. But that is fantastic, and the material you're sending us is really great. Thanks a lot. It's so dank, very very dank indeed. So cool.
I think I have any more sneak peek. I check on that. Oh, in their Twitter account,
Yes.
they share some.
Scrum. Yeah, but then how long are you sprints? Because I've been working in the company for 2 years where we were working in Scrum and we had 2 week sprints. So I wonder how. Wow. Wow, that graphics person is actually on fire. That is incredible. And I'd be curious about how they got into ESAT and what they did before because this is some seasoned artist right there, some seasoned graphic. What? Oh no, go back up! Go back up!
In which
Like with that
image?
picture with the guy with the gun, it looks like a comic book cover.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I'm a bit disgusted to be honest. It is so it's wow. I mean honestly it's very very it's impressive like uh it's yeah, incredible talent. Yeah. All day we don't over yeah, that's very important and it's good you and I would have assumed that the people around at ISART and the students and the teachers and all the you know would have reminded you to take breaks and you know drink water and sleep during the night and all that. So it is very good that you're reminded that it is very important. But you're absolutely right. This is
But I think the
and
more
they,
important
and they have a
question.
Twitter account for their game.
Yeah.
Wow, what were you saying?
The more important question that you didn't ask is you take your jam in physic or in
Oh,
connect
yeah.
by internet?
Were you guys all in the same place physically, or
Yeah.
took part in the game jam with the rest of your 3 people team through Discord or something like that for our
No.
friends group? No. Okay.
On Discord. Okay.
Okay. This is pretty. And did you guys know each other before the game jam, or you guys were just in the class, or like stumbled upon each other during like a cigarette break or something? You know, like were you guys close before the start of the game jam, or you made friends through these game jams with them? You know, I'm curious, but wow, this is we're off to a really great start. This
Yeah.
is this is a lot. Two of
There
us
is
in
and
the
one
same
is a
class. Is that? And one is a friend. Okay. Wow. I'm a bit flabbergasted. I'm a bit. This is like congratulations, you guys. Congratulations. I'm jealous. I'm totally jealous right now. I am so jealous. But thanks a lot for reaching out and for sharing. And we'll try and be in touch with Current with you guys. You know, if you wanna stay in touch or if you'd like to join with us someday. And just I'd like to know so much more and ask a million more questions. But no matter what, if we have to move on to Ouroboros' game before they can go to sleep, SAGIII, thanks a lot for sending us all that and being in the chat and everything. And you can on our Discord. That's true, and I think we'll send our Discord as well. We'll see. But yeah, we are on this Discord. That's true. So many questions, and not sure when. We have many projects, but it may take a bunch of weeks. But no matter what, yeah, thank you. Amazing. Well, I mean, I know that ESAT people were talented, but this is something else. This is ridiculous. Great job. And let's see through your Discord how we can further my agenda of having global game jam events at ESAT open to non-ESAT people maybe next year. We'll see.
Wink,
We'll
wink.
see.
Perhaps.
Wink,
I
wink.
hope you're
Yeah.
Uh,
Right.
for that Delta
Yes.
Tower, I'll let you send me a link,
Yes, I will
perhaps.